Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your boss man, DKD, back in the building with another segment of Premier League score prediction and preview for Game Week 22. How you guys doing? I'm chilling like a villain, and yeah, Game Week 21 was quite exciting, and we're gearing up for Game Week 22. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and we'll keep making these videos. All right? Thank you. So let's dive into Game Week 22 predictions with me. Let's dive right in. First game of the week of game week 22 is Manchester United versus Manchester City. Manchester United, as at the time of recording this, have not yet appointed a new coach. Fletcher is still the interim manager, but as it seems, Carrick might be the next manager. Talks are very advanced with Carrick at this point. Solskjaer is the second in contention, but Carrick is the favorite to take over. Hasn't yet been officially appointed, but we're waiting for the news any minute now. And Manchester City just came off that amazing 10-1 victory against Exeter City in the FA Cup. United got trounced and kicked out of the FA Cup by Brighton at Old Trafford. Very embarrassing, but hey, what can we do? What can we say? Manchester's derby is what's coming up first for the weekend. It's going to be an amazing game. It's Manchester derby throws up surprises for us all the time. We either have Man City running away with it, or we have United shocking everybody and getting a shock result. So it's going to be big atmosphere, big emotions. United at home is the only advantage I see here for United. They'll definitely try to raise their level, seeing that results haven't gone so well in the past few games, lots of draws, and then the FA Cup defeat loss. City will threaten to dominate position. They will try to dominate position, but derbies are derbies for a reason, and derbies do not follow logic, as we all know. So I feel like United have enough on the counter to make this an interesting game. So I'm going to sit on the fence and predict a 2-2 draw in this game. City have too much quality to be shut out. They will score. United will keep a clean sheet. At the same time, United may get one or two on the counter, so I'm sitting on the fence for a shock draw in this game. Prediction 2-2. Chelsea, Brentford. Brentford have been on a winning streak. They've climbed up to fifth on the table, shocking everybody. They were in the bottom half of the table at Christmas. Now they're in the fifth position. And it's quite a feat that they have managed, to be honest. Igor Thiago is not backing down. But Chelsea have Liam Rosinha, their new manager, at the helm of affairs right now, and he won his first game, the FA Cup game. So I predict a 2-1 Chelsea win in this game. Brentford are aggressive, they're direct, they're dangerous from set pieces, but Chelsea's quality up front will shine through, and also the fact that they have a new manager here. So new manager bounce. There'll be moments, but Chelsea will take this one. Leeds United versus Fulham, two well drilled sides. They don't fear playing football, even though they're not the biggest boys at the moment. Leeds press a lot and hit you with a lot of crosses into the box. Fulham, they will counter. Neither side will fully take control of the game. I believe this will be another draw. Feels like a classic mid-table draw to me. I'm going to predict 1-1 in this one. Fulham 1, Leeds United 1. Liverpool versus Burnley. Now, Liverpool at Anfield is too much of an ask for anybody. They managed to get a point against Arsenal last game week. Burnley will fight, but Liverpool's pace and pressing will eventually tell. I predict a professional win, clean sheet for Liverpool. Burnley were lucky to get goals against United last game. One of the goals were lucky. The other one was quite a good goal, but I predict a clean sheet for Liverpool. And prediction is Liverpool 2, Burnley nil. Sunderland versus Crystal Palace. Sunderland are playing with confidence and believe right now, even though the points are not coming as much as they should. They lost their last game, but they're very confident side and they're playing against the Palace side that are in turmoil. Lost their FA Cup game, they're the FA Cup holders, and they got kicked out by Macclesfield. Palace can be organized, but we haven't seen it in the past few games. Sunderland's intensity at home will shine through in this one. My prediction: Sunderland 2 and Crystal Palace 1. Tottenham, West Ham. Is the next game. London Derby, tight margins in the London Derby all the time. West Ham are going through it a lot. They're going through a lot right now. A lot. Paqueta is on the verge of leaving. They're neck deep in that relegation zone. Tottenham Hotspur also having a bad run of form, dropped down to 14th, I believe, on the table. Spurs need a response. West Ham need one as well, and they'll try to make this game ugly. I believe one moment of quality will settle this game. My prediction: Tottenham 2, West Ham. Tottenham 1, West Ham nil. That's my prediction. Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Arsenal away from home doesn't matter to them. They're going to be focused. They're going to be ruthless. Forest will compete, but Arsenal's control and supremacy will shine through all the time. My prediction is Nottingham Forest 0. Arsenal 2. Arsenal will win this one. Wolves, Newcastle United. Two physical, well organized teams. Newcastle are dangerous going forward, as we know. They score a lot of goals. Can they keep them out? That's a question for another day, but they do score a lot of goals. Wolves, they're becoming tough to break down. They're becoming, a tough team. I believe they won the FA Cup game. They got goals in the last game. They drew the last game with Everton. So my prediction for this one, I'll sit on the fence. 1-1, Wolves, Newcastle. Wolves will make it difficult for Newcastle to get 3 points in this one. Aston Villa versus Everton. Villa at home, relentless, ruthless. Chasing Arsenal down, chasing City down. So we can officially say they're in the title race. So they will try to make sure that they get all 3 points at home at Villa Park. Everton will fight, but Villa's movement, finishing should dominate this. Prediction: Villa 3, Everton 1. Brighton, Bournemouth. Brighton just kicked out United out of the FA Cup at Old Trafford with a very clinical performance. Um, Brighton control games like this. They're going to be playing at home. They like possession. They play out the back, very calmly. Bournemouth do tend to struggle when they can't dictate tempo. They try to hit on the counter attack, but they're lacking Semenyo now. This will be their first Premier League game without Antoine Semenyo, who got the winner in their last Premier League game. I predict Brighton to win this game comfortably. Prediction: Brighton 2 and Bournemouth 0. My game of the week, my pick of the week has to be the Manchester Derby. United versus City never disappoints. It's never a boring game. Even though City tend to have the upper hand these days, it's never a boring game. Never disappoints. There was emotion, quality, chaos, and form normally does go out the window in games like this. So I'm expecting fireworks, and we'll see. So, yeah, that's my score prediction for game week 22 and preview for game week 22. Um, this is the final segment, so I'm just going to wrap up everything that I've said already. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boss man with game week 22 score predictions. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 2. Derby drama in this one. Form goes out of the window, chaos dominates, and there's always talking points. So we'll see how this one turns out. Chelsea 2, Brentford 1. Tight, but I feel like Chelsea are going to win it with their new manager, Liam Rossini. New manager bounce. Tight but decisive. Leeds 1, Fulham 1. No separation here. Yeah, two teams, mid-table draw. That's what this is going to be. Liverpool 2, Burnley 0. Business done for Liverpool. Clean sheet, clinical. They're going to bury Burnley. Sunderland 2, Palace 1. Confidence is growing in Sunderland camp. Palace are having a bad run of form, so I predict Sunderland to win this one. Spurs, West Ham. Ooh, another London derby. Narrow derby win for Spurs. West Ham are in turmoil. I don't see them getting a point away from home against Spurs. Arsenal 2, Forest 0. Controlled away win. Arsenal are going to beat Forest away from home comfortably. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Yeah. They're playing like champions and they're getting results like champions. So we'll see. Potential champions. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, it's theirs to lose now. Wolves 1, Newcastle 1. Physical stalemate. Wolves are playing better these days, even though they're bottom of the league, but they're picking up points here and there, so they'll make it difficult for Newcastle. Villa 3, Everton 1. Home dominance by Villa, who are also in the title race, so they would like to show that they're big boys. They can play amongst the big boys, and they will get all 3 points against Everton. Brighton 2, Bournemouth 0. Clean, composed win for Brighton, who just knocked out United from the FA Cup, so they should be confident going into this one. And there you have it. That's my score prediction for game week 22. Remember, this is not gospel. You make your own assumptions where you will. Tell me your own predictions in the comment section, and let's talk about it. Have a great weekend ahead. Bossman talking to you. Cheers.